I always thought it was a funny thing. I chuckled at it because like it sprays water on your butthole.
Wait, is my turn?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, Anthony here with Tesla. We back Tesla for two reasons. One, they make an awesome product. Two, they have an awesome mission. And today, during these crazy times, I hope you guys are doing well during these times. I know a lot of people are struggling, and it's not good right now. All my thoughts are out to all those people who are struggling, all our healthcare providers, all the people that just have been awesome during this time. But what am I doing on this video? One of the things that has happened since this pandemic has hit the US is that all the gyms closed down, and we decided to take some of our Model Y fund that we've been saving up so that we can get the Model Y for Jess. I took a little bit of that money, and right before things started to close down, we went ahead and built out our own home gym in the other side of the garage. Here, let me show you guys real quick. So here it is. We bought all this equipment, we took money and pushed back our Model Y purchase to get this because we knew for our sanity, we are gym rats, that we needed this right now as things started to shut down, and luckily we got our hands on this equipment. But when we were buying this, I was thinking, man, it's still winter. Like today, it's really cold outside. It's freezing in this garage. But one of the benefits of having an electric car is that you can start it in the garage and it won't kill you. All right, so if we look here, let me just look for the weather real quick. You can see it's 22 degrees right now here in Colorado Springs. But I'm gonna show you guys how I use this car to warm up our home gym here in the garage and get our social distancing on. So what I do is I set this thing to camp, and then I just put this on manual, and then I just have all the air coming out of these guys so they shoot out the windows, and then I just crank this thing up for a little while, and then honestly I have to turn it down after maybe about 15 minutes because it actually heats up the garage really fast. And then drop the windows, and then I'll put the rear one on and crank this up. Alright, so coming back out here, as you can see, it's in camp mode. You get this cool little graphic. I'm sure many of you already know this. And has a little dog hanging out. So yeah, using the Model 3 as the space heater for our garage gym during these quarantine times has been an awesome, unforeseen benefit of this car. And another benefit is that we used to have like kids club at the gym, but if me and Jess want to do a workout together, the girls usually will just come in here, sit in here and play beach buggy. You can play video games on the center console screen, as many of you guys know. And they'll sit here, play beach buggy, they'll go back in the house and do what they want. And me and Jess can still do our workouts and try to maintain some sanity. So some things that I've been thinking about related to, the Model 3, Tesla and their mission, clean air, just what this pandemic has maybe shed some light on getting some of these internal combustion engine vehicles off of the road, how much that actually improves air quality. I've been thinking about that a lot, and I'm wondering if it's really gonna make any kind of impact as far as people's perception of air pollution, and if people are gonna actually start looking more closely at how detrimental air pollution is to our health in general. Hopefully one of the positives that comes out of a pandemic like this is some behavioral changes and just some ways we live our lives and things we do, lower consumption, stuff like eating at home, not wasting so much food. That's something that we could have done better a long time ago, but we're doing a lot better now because when this whole thing started, there's things that you would usually have access to. We're lucky enough to have like instant access to any kind of food we want usually, and that kind of went away, not necessarily in a scary way or anything, but just like rice. You're like, I need rice, I go there, shelves are gone. I need pasta, shelves are gone, they're empty. And so there's just different things that this pandemic has shed some light on behaviors, on ways we live our lives. And I'm hoping that what comes out of this, one, is a more serious discussion and more widespread discussion on air pollution, and maybe these kinds of vehicles will have a bigger part in people's future purchases, and then lower consumption of foods, and we bought a bidet, so that's something. So hopefully toilet paper. That's another thing is during the research of what to do about not having toilet paper, because I had never thought about buying a bidet. I knew they existed. I always thought it was a funny thing. I chuckled at it because like it sprays water on your butthole, and I guess, you know, us in America are the only ones that don't really do that. But it's like a taboo thing. But then I started, you know, researching it just a little bit, and the whole Team Trees thing, I've said this on Twitter, hasn't caught on. I want to start a trend, you know, a Team Bidets trend, because we use in North America like 24 million trees a year to wipe our butts. Like, that's how much it takes to produce the toilet paper we need to wipe our butts. And it was a big thing last year where Elon donated, you know, millions of dollars. A bunch of big people donated. We raised like $20 million to plant 20 million trees, and everyone was like, yeah, for the environment. We waste so much paper in just toilet paper and wiping our butts in an unsanitary manner to get ourselves clean. And it's just the way we've done things. So that's one thing that hopefully, that's another thing in North America that a larger percentage of people take to start to do or start to consider is consuming less paper. Easiest one is toilet paper, a bidet. But yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting. I want to know what you guys, you know, if you guys are struggling with this, or how your guys' lives have changed, or thought processes, and how you guys live. I want to know, you know, what your thoughts are going forward. What kind of changes in society is this pandemic gonna have? You know, are movie theaters gonna be a thing of the past? We probably won't see any billion-dollar box office hits for years, if at all, again. There's going to be a lot of business model changes, I think, and I'm hoping that electric cars are going to be a big part of the future because of the light that this pandemic shed on air pollution. But I'm just going to keep spewing my praise of this car and electric cars in general, but of course Tesla's top of the food chain there. Hopefully sometime this year we'll get the Model Y and be able to compare the Model 3 to it. For now, we've got our home gym. I'm fortunate enough to be able to work at home right now in my line of work. I hope that a lot of you guys are too. I hope you guys are doing okay, and if you're not, you know, my thoughts are out there. I really hope that things start getting better. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment, contact me on any of the social media in the description below, and I'm gonna get my workout in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.
I chuckled at it because like it sprays water on your butthole.